And he said that he like, remember that clip? When Munchie B was like, oh, my homies killed Drake the Ruler. I don't care. I don't like blah, blah. It was not the best thing to say. Not the best thing to say. Not the best thing to say. Go watch it. I did a whole video on it. One thing at a time. We're getting off topic, chat. Let's stay on the focus that we're on. The short answer, Terrell Keith, yes. Short answer, yes. But let's stay on focus on what we're talking about.
Actually, a year before Red Bull got killed.
Yes, you stupid. My nigga, he said, so that's the quote? Okay, we're going to put you on timeout because I just repeated the same thing like 3 times. So it was a quote the first time I said it. It was a quote the second time I said it. It's going to be the quote the third, the fourth, the fifth time. The quote's not going to change. Now you get 5 minutes to take a second to think about it, bro. You're too invested. We're going to give you a second.
That is emerging. And I've been made aware that Traplo Ross also covered it, although I did not watch his video. But basically, this theory says that YG had a home invasion where he got shot in the hip in 2015, which notably is actually a year before Red Bull got killed. Red Bull got killed in 2016. Everybody thinks that Red Bull getting killed was the beginning of Drakeo versus Inglewood. But this theory posits that in 2015, there was a home invasion at YG's house where he got shot in the hip, and that Drakeo was one of the perpetrators, and that Drakeo basically has tons of different lyrics where he basically talks about shooting somebody in the hip. And this video I saw like takes all these lyrics and kind of pieces them together to say this. Now, why the fuck would Drakeo be like run up and YG shit in 2015? I mean, it's hard to like understand how that could have happened or what the motive would have been, or if YG serious or if Drakeo seriously would have been on some hot shit like that. But I'm not gonna lie, some of these videos actually made.
But now, if you're saying that Drakeo popped YG in the hip, then now you're giving reasoning, a motive, if you will, to why YG would want revenge. You feel me? So when it comes down to this situation, Adam, Traplo Ross is kind of out of bounds for that because, well, you know what? I wouldn't say that because the whole no jumper space is a Drakeo the Ruler and a Sting Team safe space. So if this actually does fit the narrative of Adam 22 and all these guys being Drakeo the Ruler's friend. Never mind, I digress. Y'all helping the side job? I quit.
It sound kind of possible.
2015, YG's on the scene 5 years. YG surfaced 09, 2010, the Dougie movement days and all that skinny jean movement days. If YG would have had a home invasion and shot, shit would have been everywhere, bro.
It was everywhere. It was all in the news.
So he got shot.
It was everywhere, dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you're saying that
there's pictures of him all bandaged up and shit.
And they're saying Drakeo did it.
Well, that's the theory that
was Drakeo
obviously
even around in 20. What was he?
2015 was super early because I didn't interview him until probably 2017, and that was early.
Yeah, so what? I mean, I don't know, bro.
I don't
know. I mean, it seemed to me like they trying to establish motive. What we do know is YG ain't stabbed nobody in the neck.
But maybe in 2015, Drakeo was the type of dude who would have wanted to fucking rob a rapper.
Listen.
I don't know.
I mean, Drakeo was stabbed in the neck, right?
But I feel like what year did Mustard start with him? Because that if that was true, it would probably be because of some kind of Drakeo Mustard connection.
I don't know, bro. Listen.
You have to really be deep into this Sting Team lore. I'm sorry I wasn't that deep into it. I had other things going on around this time, so I'm not as knowledgeable as other people in this situation. But, you know, when it comes down to it, there's a lot of things on the internet in a situation with Drakeo. The only thing that I will ever take as proof, in fact, is what people say they did or didn't do. So there's a lot of people from the Sting Team that said they did some things. It's a lot of people from opposing factors that said they did some things. That's what I believe. I believe everybody who was dumb enough to go online and admit to a crime. That's what I believe. The rumors and the scandals, who did what, that's whatever. If Drakeo came out and said, I popped this man in the hip and he was dumb enough to put that on a crime, I believe he did it. That was dumb. I never doubt someone's stupidity. And I'm not calling Drakeo stupid, but if you shot that man and you made a song about it, God bless your soul, that was dumb. For sure. So I never question, I never challenge, I never try to debate someone's stupidity. You said you did it, you did it. That's how you rocking, that's how you rocking. It's all good with me, man.
Him to me, bro. I just kind of felt like the tension was there because of the Inglewood shit. And you know, shit, YG, what do we with? That's what it is. I didn't, you know, Draco never mentioned YG to me.
Me neither.
I mean, I don't. Do we got some lyrics going at YG?
Yeah, well, 2015 was when Mustard remixed.
Yeah, like Snoop Will Pac. I'm not here to argue someone else's stupidity. If you go on the internet and you tell me that you're gonna X, Y, and Z to somebody, and you admitted that you X, Y, and Z somebody and all that, I believe you. I believe you. You a bad for the bucket.
Draco's breakout hit, Mr. Get Dough. Does he have lyrics going at YG? For sure, over the years.
AK is the best example. What's the nigga who killed his homie? Fulio YM, the Melly Kid, Murder on My Mind. Great examples. Great examples.
Yeah, it tended to be a little bit more coded, but he had all kinds of like anti-Munchie, YG, Inglewood, Bloods, all kinds of shit. Yeah. They said he burned a red rag. I don't even remember that. What video was that in?
Did he?
That's pretty extreme. That's pretty
I didn't meet. Listen, I didn't meet him till after he got out of jail. I didn't know who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
You got to remember, like some of these dudes, I don't be crossing paths and keeping up with them. I met him. We was going to do some type of interview with Blueface, and his security was Pitbull, rest in peace. Right? So Pitbull was like, yo, Wack, this Draco, I'm working for him, and that's how I met him. So, you know, other than that, prior to that, I didn't know nothing about Red Bull. I didn't know nothing about him beefing with whoever.
Right.
I learned about that because he came to my.
Now, did I know that there was this guy named Draco the Ruler getting into all these situations with the guys from Inglewood? Yes. You know what I mean? Did I associate him with being a rapper and all that kind of stuff? No, I wasn't that deep into the situation. I thought that he was from Hunnids. Swear to God, I thought the nigga was from Hunnids. Well, it was explaining to me because like, no, he's not from Hunnids. He just outside doing whatever he's doing.
Studio, and he did a song with True Car, and I might have put it on Instagram, and people went crazy. So I asked him, and he said, "Yeah, Wack, I beef, whatever." And then that's what that was. Other than that, I don't know what none of that shit is.
Right.
Prior to, if it ain't 2020, when Draco came on,
right?
I don't know nothing about it.
No, for sure. Yo, so this is something you're uniquely equipped to talk about. Do you think
Snoop Will Pac, my bad. I meant to hit that nigga. My bad, bro. You gotta wait out the 5 minutes. I apologize, Snoop Will Pac. It wasn't you. I was trying to hit the person behind you, and the chat went. You know what I mean? Slid up with a comment, and I hit the wrong person. Damn it, you know what I mean? But it's all good. My bad, Snoop Will Pac. My fault, man. My fault. I know the homie like, damn, what I do? Nothing, bro. Nothing. It wasn't you at all. I 100% apologize. Better late than pregnant. Yeah, oh God.
That Krishan Rock will be at some point charged with ordering the murder?
Now, hold on. Let me go back into this real quick. Hold on.
An interview with Blueface, and his security was Pitbull, rest in peace. Right? So Pitbull was like, yo, Wack, this Draco, I'm working for him, and that's how I met him. So, you know, other than that, prior to that, I didn't know nothing about Red Bull. I didn't know nothing about him beefing with whoever.
Right.
I learned about that because he came to my studio and he did a song with True Car, and I might have put it on Instagram, and people went crazy. So I asked him, and he said, "Yeah, Wack, I beef with a bunch of people, whatever." And then that's what that was. Other than that, I don't know what none of that shit is.
Right.
Prior to, if it ain't 2020, when Draco came on,
right?
I don't know nothing about it.
No, for sure. Yo, so this is something
So, you know, when it comes to this situation, man, I'm gonna just say this. Long live Draco the Ruler. God bless the dead. God bless everybody involved. If you had something to do with the unalignment of Draco the Ruler,